Okay, hello, this is Pandora Muse back. This is a little tutorial, but it's also a haul because I need some of the colors that I have. I got from Amazon, Beetles, brown, yellow, glitter. And I really need the browns. So, this is the brown glitter. This is going to be very quick because I want to get into my tutorial. Ooh, that is pretty. That reminds me of fall. So, I'm going to take all these out of the box because I don't like keeping boxes. Ooh. Hang on. I'm back. Had to straighten the dog out. We don't bark at neighbors. We bark at people coming to our door. Now let's see what color this is. This is 309, and it says it's the, hot cocoa. The other ones sort of remind me of like a latte or mocha. That one's hot chocolate. This is 312. Ooh, that's, I don't know. 311. and 312 sort of look alike. I have to check that out. I want to be centered here. Okay. Yeah, he likes to bark at neighbors. She does, I mean. Ooh. Oh, look at that chocolate. Look at that brown. Oh, now I got some brown for trees and things and other things and eagles and other things and other things. Okay, the next one should be the green one. I don't know. Haven't opened it up. You see, I just got into this. I just decided to open it now. I got a lot more to do on the haul, but I need the greens because I'm going to be making holly. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back here. And we're gonna try to open this little puppy up. I knew I had it out somewhere. Okay, there we go. There we go. I love beetles. There's all that stuff. Ooh, and some pretty greens. Oh, look at that bright green. Well, let's see what they look like. 483. Why don't they just keep them all in number order? Ooh, that is pretty. That is a nice green. Nice green. And this one looks like 484, and it looks like a blue-green. I hope not. I already got one of those. I need some green. You know, like green grass. Yeah, it's blue-green. I need some green grass, people. I guess I'm going to have to buy them individually. 485. You know, like green leaves. Now, there's no grass this color. There's no leaves this color. This is not what I wanted. It didn't look this way. What's this one? Why does this one be black like the thing is? 486. Yep. Or is it green? It's a dark green. Oh, aren't we lucky? I am not happy. I bought these myself so I can complain. If somebody don't like me complaining about the colors of beetles, because I need green. You know, like leaf green, grass green. I need normal green. Ooh, I love this green. But I don't need glitter. Leaves ain't glitter. Well, holly can be because you're making a pretty nail. And this is another green. Now, I like this green too. That's sort of on the bluish side. That's nice too. But I need like light, you know, people, like real green, not blue green or hashtag green or bluish green or teal or what the heck ever color. I need green in gel. Now this is the best green besides the glitters that I could put. I mean, that's a nice green. But green ain't, I mean, never mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just complaining because I want green. Oh, well, we'll work with this, not this one, this dark green here. That might be all right. I don't know. I was hoping for a green. And then I'm going to use the glitter green for the center, because we are making Christmas holly here. I've noticed several people really struggling with holly, making the leaves. And I have been practicing on holly leaves since I was a little girl, because my grandmother had a holly tree outside. One thing I can tell you about the holly tree, if you want to deter thieves from coming around your house and sneaking in and stealing your stuff, plant a bunch of holly bushes, because they go in there, they'll get sliced and diced, because those things are sharp. I mean, they're like little razors. They got little thorns on them, and the sides of them, because the leaf is really stiff, and the side of them is really thin, and it cuts. Ask me, I know I fell into it with my bike when I was learning how to ride a bike. Hee-haw! Don't want to do that again, because I came out massacred. I mean, I was tore up from the floor up. I really was. I mean, it was just amazing. And there's one thing, it said yellow, browns and yellows. I didn't really see a yellow. But I do have a nice little yellow here. Number 6, I think it is. Or is it number 9? See, yep. That I'm going to use too for the hollies. That's just a highlighter. And I think I'll use one of these browns, 311 beetles, for the thorns. That's one part of Christmas, the holly, is because of the thorns. When Jesus was crucified, he had a crown of thorns on him, and they were from thornwood, mesquite or something like that. But the holly represents that because it is a thorn bush. Like I said, don't ever want to be riding your bike and fall into it in the summertime, in shorts, in the spaghetti string top. I'm amazed that I'm not scarred up. Okay, first thing we're going to start out with here is learning to draw a holly leaf. The best way to do it is you start with one dot up here at the top and one straight down from the bottom. And then you go out to the side here and make 2 little tiny ones, just a little ways out. Make it large so you can learn how to teach your hand to do it. And then you make a little dot there and a little dot there. Now the holly, you start at the top here at a point and you come down with a curve. Now holly can have 2 points or 3 points. The leaves grow both ways. And then you bring this one to this one. Then you make a curve and bring this dot to this dot. Another curve, this dot to this dot. Then you do from the bottom up around and have them meet in the middle. Don't have to be perfect. They're not perfect because they're curved. They're slightly skewed. They're not a perfect leaf. And then you just, and this is the way they look weird, and you got your little other veins running all over the place. But then you have to extend it with a little brown at the end and at the 2 sides. Because they do have little thorns, if you want it authentic. If you just want it like that. So let's try it again. 1 dot up here, One, you can make them long too. One dot down here, one dot over here, and have them basically the same distance apart. This is going to be a 3 one. You go rump, curve, backward C, forward C, backward C, forward C, curve into the dot, curve into the dot. You can make this up here longer if you want to. Okay, back. Let's try one on the nail. First thing is, you get the colors out. You want a dark green for the outside, a nice green for the inside, brown for the little thorns if you want to put them on, and red for your berries, and the yellow I'll show you. Okay, now let's start with the dark green. You can put a little dot to start with, so let you know where the start is, and then put a little dot, and you always put the little holly on before you put the berries on, and then you put 4 dots. Okay, now load your little brush up, your detailer brush, and you just go curve, curve, curve. Hope you guys can see me. Curve, curve, and curve. You want the third one. And sometimes you can just start with that dot, have it in the center, and go like down here and put your main dot. And then you go up here. You can even use a little dotting tool if you got one, or even a toothpick. And your center dot. Curve, 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 curve. Now, like I said, they don't all look alike. If you go look at holly bush, if you can get close to it, the leaves are different. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. This way you know where you're going. Okay, keep your brush loaded. Then you curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it, curve it. There you go. Now we're going to do a quick little nuke on them. Just a quickie. I like quickies. Sorry. Got a little carried away there. Oops. Well, I don't want that light. Just put it in your light for about 10 seconds. Cure it out. Okay? Because the next one you're going to do your glitter. Well, I'm going to do the glitter. You go to your lighter color. That's why I said I would like. And if anybody would like me to go over this a little slower, just put in the comments, and I'll do it again and do it slower. See, now you got an outline for all your glitter. See, I'm going to build it up inside there, because I want it to stand out. I can hear you guys. Well, what about the berries? Hang on, Soupy. Snoopy, hang on. Okay? We do things one step at a time here. There's no sense of rushing. Unless you're rushing. Get it? Don't mind me. Today I feel like a little bit of a, yeah, a little bit of a smart butt. Because I did something and I'm so proud of myself, and I just don't want to say anything, because usually when I say something that I did good, I go to do it again and it turns out like crapiola. So, keeping my mouth shut. But if you go to my Instagram, Pandora Muse, space, Pandora Muse 57, space, nails, you'll see it. Okay, we'll put that up there. 10 seconds. Here's my biggest one. Where's my big fat one? Oh, there you go. You still got stuff on you. Sorry about that, I tired myself. Okay. Here comes the holly. Holly jolly Christmas, the best time of year. Do 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 do. Oh, mistletoe. Da, 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 da. Mistletoe is about basically the same thing. Instead, you just make a regular looking leaf, but make sure you make it very, very crisp, because they are, and they're small, and they're on pack branches. And if you don't know what a pack branch is, if you want me to show you how to draw mistletoe, leave it in the comment. Now, I don't have a darker red to enhance it, so I might just use black to go around all this stuff to give it some texture. Or I might not. It all depends on time. Oh, I want that to cure for 30, not a flash cure. And as I got you guys here, there's one thing that I've noticed that a lot of you do, and it's a pet peeve of mine. I'm going to do it, hatingly do it. I see a lot of people going like this with their brushes. Okay, got to tell you a secret. When you do this, you are pumping air in from the outside, which has bacteria, hair, dander, what have you. You're putting it in your nail polish. So it's just like with your mascara. You are not to pump it, because you put air back into it, and the air is germy, and it can make it bad, and that's how we get eye infections from it. And you can get nail infections by doing the same thing. So it's up to you, but I'm saying if you really want to keep your polish lasting long and not contaminated really bad, don't pump it like this. I hate doing that to my black. I should have done it to a color I hate. But it is what it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in black here. And Band-Aids are not a good thing neither. But I got a hold of my nail on. Okay. I'm going to go around the cherries. Oh, hang on here. When I do tiny detail like this, I got to put my cheaters on, because otherwise I can't see scratch. And I still can't see that well, but oops. I was going to say, why in the world? Okay. There it is. Okay, I had too much on there. That's my boo-boo. Not the products. Mine. Got a little carried away with myself. And I'm dipping into my yellow with the black because I just want to give it a little, because the holly berries, they have this one spot on them that's sort of dark, but yet not dark. It's got like a little yellow to it. Okay. Wipe my brush off of the yellow. Nuke that for 10 seconds. Okay, got that all nuked up. I'm going to go back in my brown, or black, I mean. Not brown, black. Oh, got a hair. Hair floats around in air. That's why you don't pump. I saw somebody last night that just opened up a bottle and couldn't figure out why they had a hair in it. Well, when they pumped it, it sucked that hair into the bottle, and when she pulled the brush out, there was a hair. And that's why that hair was there. I like doing my stuff freehand, because I feel like when you use stickers and stamping and all that, it's sort of taken away from the art of nail art. It's not nail art when you, I mean, anybody can do a sticker. I was going to say stamping, but there's one person here that I know that's not really good at it yet, still working on it. That's me. But I mean, when we would go to the beauty salon, my mother and I, when I was younger, you wanted a design on it, they actually drew it. They had to learn art to be, a nail tech. But very seldom did women want art on it. They just like plain colors because they were housewives, and it was fancy people that got the fancy stuff. My mother was never fancy. But she would have me hand paint something on her nails with my paints. I'm not an artist. I'm a doodler. And I will take things and stare at them and work on them until I get a proximity of them. If it looks close, it's close. It's good. Okay, there's that part. Okay, we're back with the finished holly. There we are. We got the finished holly. I gotta keep remembering my center is over here, not center here. So I'm gonna move my little center sticker if I can without leaving it behind. It's good. So I'm gonna have to stick something here so I know that this is the center of the camera, not the center of the table. And I better do that now while I'm thinking of it, because otherwise I'll forget. There we go. A little paint brush, little nail polish thing. So, that's the holly. Now continue to practice the ones that need it. Make your dots. Big dot for the top. Big dot for the bottom. Little dots for the side, equal distance from each other. Start at the top and curve it over. Start at the top and curve it over. Curve, 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 curve down to the middle. Okay? Well, I was glad and happy to do this for you guys because I did have a couple of people ask me about it. And I'm not going to clear coat it because it looks pretty just the way it is. And I'm going to leave the back matte. So, peace out, my not my hillbillies. I've been watching Hillbilly too much. Peace out, my muses. And may you have a good day.